Where would I live if I was moving to Kansas City? If I had to move to the Kansas City area all over again, there are certain neighborhoods I'd be seriously looking at. And honestly, a couple of them might surprise you. Because here's the thing, scrolling through homes on Zillow can only take you so far. Photos don't tell you what it feels like to drive through the neighborhood on a Sunday afternoon, or what the community is like when the weather's perfect and everyone's out in their yards. So in today's video, I'll break down 3 neighborhoods I'd personally consider if I were relocating to Kansas City, based on lifestyle, long-term value, and the kind of insights you can only get from boots on the ground experience. Hi, I'm Katie Payne, and I move Kansas City. I get to help families just like yours every day, and I absolutely love it. Neighborhood 1, let's head to Briarcliff West. Briarcliff West is one of those neighborhoods that feels tucked away, yet you're just minutes from downtown KC. Winding, tree-lined streets, custom homes, and a real sense of privacy are part of its draw. In the past year, the median sale price here was $715,000 for homes around 4,500 square feet, putting the median price per square foot at about $159. Homes typically sell in just over a month, which shows demand stays steady even in a shifting market. For someone looking for a long-term stability with a luxurious feel, this is a top contender. Some of the things I love about this neighborhood, the proximity to the village at Briarcliff tops the list with my favorite restaurant and my favorite home design store, Nell Hills. I also love the neighborhood brick sidewalks, fountains, and the unique architecture of the homes. It's just beautiful. But homes don't come on the market too frequently in this neighborhood. Let's head west to neighborhood number 2, Freeman Farms in Kansas City, Kansas. Freeman Farms is an interesting area to watch right now. It's in the Piper School area, which is gaining attention, and we're seeing a mix of new construction growth in an established neighborhood. My family actually looked at this neighborhood when we were buying in 2012. One of my favorite houses in the area was on the market, but got scooped up right before we were ready to buy. Over the last 12 months, the median sale price was $663,250 for homes around 4,380 square feet, about $151 per square foot. Average time on market is around 2 months, which suggests buyers here are making intentional moves. The upside is the potential equity growth as the neighborhood matures. The trade-off is living through some of that development phase in the north area of Freeman Farms. There's only about 6 or 7 lots left in the area until it's finished building out. I'm here at a new construction site in Freeman Farms with Kansas City's up-and-coming builders, JHR Building Company. Thanks, Jason and Haley, for taking your time out of your day to meet me out here today and talk about what you're working on. This is so exciting. We first met during the spring parade at the Parade of Homes at your Archer built house, and it's one of my favorites of the whole spring parade. So I'm so happy to be out here with you today. So what are you building here today?
So this is our Piper floor plan. It's a 5-bed, 5.5 bath. It's about 5,200 square feet. So yeah, it's a modern farmhouse, 1.5 story. So.
Yeah. I'm so excited to see how it comes together. What sets your home in Freeman Farms apart from the other new construction builds that we're seeing in the Piper area?
So I would say it's less about what's different about the home. It's more about the process.
Okay.
So many builders in this area and throughout Kansas City use great products, great subcontractors, great contractors. But what we kind of focus on is ensuring that we're here every day, that we're communicating with our clients, that we're making sure everything runs smoothly and on schedule. So that's kind of what we focus on first and foremost.
Yeah, great.
I would add that there's a lot of care that goes into this process. When you're working with us, we're very intentional and we're your points of contact.
So no matter what's going on, you're communicating directly with us, the people who set the schedules, who affect the budgets, everything like that. So it's unique in that way.
Yeah, I will say when we were at the Archer at the Parade of Homes, I loved the paint color that was in the laundry room. And so I asked them, what color is that? Do you remember? And they got back to me through Instagram messaging. So I just love that you're approachable and that that you answer questions. So yeah, that's really cool. So how flexible is the customization process in what's truly customizable and then what is just kind of standard in the building process?
Everything is customizable. You'll have some clients that will come in and say, we want exactly what you've done before. And that's great. Then you'll get other clients like these home buyers that will come in and like the floor plan, but want to add their touch to everything. So we really cater to kind of what our clients want, and we're able to do anything.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. So what's the timeline from breaking ground to a completed project, and what kind of factors delay that timeline other than weather, of course?
Yeah. So I would say our average timeline is somewhere 8 to 10 months. Obviously there's some lead time before getting everything prepared, going through drawings, all that stuff. But once we get a shovel in the ground, we're about 8 to 10 months. And then in terms of what affects kind of timeline outside of weather, of course, I would say the biggest thing is poor planning. So, we try to make it our goal to stay on top of not the contractor that's coming, but the contractor after them, to ensure that there's kind of smooth transitions. So here, we're almost done with framing. My HVAC guy is already ready to come in once the roofer's done. So just ensuring that, again, we just kind of follow the process and don't let there be big lag times, so we can get this house done quickly.
Yeah. So I'm highlighting a few of the neighborhoods that if I were looking today that I might shop in and look for a home in. I'm just curious, what are some of your favorite neighborhoods in the Kansas City area?
So, first and foremost, we love this neighborhood, Freeman Farms. There's not really a lot of lots available still. It's mostly built out, but it's close enough to the highways. You're right by the Legends, but it also feels like you're kind of in your own private oasis. It's extremely quiet. So I like this community a lot.
I'm a big fan of Bristol Highlands.
Okay.
You're close to Highway 7, and then you're really close to City Center, which I'm a big fan. It's, continuing to grow. So I really like that neighborhood.
Mm-hmm. And then the last one that I would say is a new neighborhood that we're also building in is the Sanctuary. I believe they broke ground about a year ago now. Seems like there's been rapid growth there, lots of homes going up. So we're really excited to see kind of what happens there as well.
Yeah, that's in the Blue Valley School District, which is very attractive.
Right.
I was going to say, it's steps away from the high school.
Yeah, that's one thing I love about Kansas City is the neighborhoods are so different, and it's really about finding a neighborhood that matches the lifestyle for the family, and considering, all those, whether it's schools or commute to work or access to shopping and restaurants and activities, or being out feeling like you are kind of out in your own, in the country almost.
Yeah.
There's such a variety of that here today. I was thinking about that as I was driving up. There's a beautiful field it's kind of yellowing out now because of the time of year, and it's just gorgeous, but we're still so close to everything. So yeah, that's what I love about Kansas City.
Yeah.
I agree.
So Jason and Haley, thanks again for spending time with me today and talking about your project. I'm excited to see it come together, and I know the family that's going to move in here is going to really enjoy and make lots of memories, and so I appreciate your time. So if someone is curious about your building process and how to get in touch with you to talk more, how can they find you?
I'd say the easiest way is probably on Instagram. We're at JHR Building Co. And from there you can find our work, stay up to date with everything we've got going on, and then also a link to our website. So you can contact us through Instagram or our website.
Great. And follow along on their Instagram and see the process of where they are in this build and the others that they've got going on. And yeah. Moving north to Lansing, let's explore the third neighborhood on our list. Neighborhood number 3, The Ridge. If you want that peaceful neighborhood feel with quick access to Fort Leavenworth and the rest of the metro, The Ridge, officially Rock Creek Ridge, is a great fit. Median sale prices here have been around $487,000 for homes averaging 3,630 square feet, roughly $134 per square foot. What's striking is the speed in which these homes are going under contract. Homes are selling in about 2 weeks on average. That tells you that the demand is strong and people love living here. It's the only Lansing neighborhood with a swimming pool, and it's right across from the Lansing High School. There's a real mix of retired folks, families with young children, and everything in between. I love the location of this neighborhood. It's only about 20-minute drive to Post, and it has easy access to all the Lansing schools, Dillon's, and the new City Aquatic Center. It's the kind of neighborhood where the calendar fills up with football watch parties, Halloween block parties, and spontaneous evenings with neighbors who genuinely enjoy hanging out together. So that wraps up our tour of 3 neighborhoods that would catch my eye if I was searching for a home today. In 2012, my family chose acreage over a traditional neighborhood, and I love it, but just last night we were at a backyard party in a beautiful subdivision. Being there reminded me of the advantages of a great neighborhood. The instant sense of community, neighbors you actually see, and those impromptu get-togethers that make you feel connected. A big part of your home search is finding the right neighborhood for the lifestyle that best suits your family. So what about you? If you had to move to the Kansas City area right now, where would you live? Drop your answer in the comments. I'd love to hear your take. And if you're serious about making the move, let me know. I'd love to share with you my home search app that makes looking for homes for sale in the area a breeze. And when you're done here, check out my other videos for even more insights on living in the Kansas City area. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.